In Qase, users are individual user profiles that are associated with specific permissions, roles, and access levels. They are used to manage testing activities and collaborate within the platform. To access the Users section, navigate to your Workspace settings from the top bar. The Users tab will be the one opened by default. There are 3 types of user licenses available: regular, read-only, and billing. The regular user type is the main type that has access to all features within the limits of their user role and subscription plan. This is the only user type that you can transfer ownership to. The total price of your subscription depends on how many regular user licenses you will have available to you. The read-only type users are only able to view and leave comments on different entities within Qase. They are not able to create, modify, or delete any entities. Read-only users are not billed for, and you can invite any number of read-only users. This user type is commonly used for collaborators who only need to review information inside of Qase and work in other platforms, or for observers who do not do any actual work inside of Qase. The billing user type is a specific type of license that has access to subscription management and invoices, but nothing else besides that. This type of license is usually provided to someone in your team who is in charge of managing the vendor subscriptions, invoices, and payments. Billing users are also free and unlimited, like read-only users, but realistically, you would rarely need more than one of these. Take note that you cannot invite a new user as a billing type user. You can invite them as a read-only user first, and then convert them into a billing user. Apart from the user type, there are user roles that define the permissions available to users. The user roles will be explained in another video in this playlist. However, the most important thing to remember is that the user type has authority over the user role. Even if the role assigned to a user gives them administrator permissions, they will still be restricted to viewing and commenting for read-only users or just accessing the billing section for billing users. Moving forward, the status column here shows if the user is active with a green check mark or inactive with a red X mark. This indicates if the user is active or if their profile has been deactivated in the workspace. You cannot delete users, but only remove their access by deactivating them. This preserves records about deactivated users' actions within the workspace, even when they have left the team. The last action column indicates when the user has last been active in Qase. The 3-dot menu on the far right of the user's details provides additional actions that can be performed with the users in your workspace. To change other users' properties, one would need to have the necessary administrative permissions. Settings enable you to change your user's details, such as the first and last name, role title, and user role. The role title can be used to refer to their position in the team, such as CTO or QA manager. The roles are selected from a drop-down and are configured in a different workspace section, Roles, where system roles of owner, administrator, and member can be found, or custom roles can be created. Only owners have access to everyone's user settings. Administrators can access everyone's settings as well, except that of the owners and their own. Members cannot change any other user's settings. The rest of the options would be different depending on the user type. For regular users, there will be an option for the owner to grant ownership to them, while other admins will be able to convert a regular user into a read-only or billing user. For read-only and billing users, you can convert them to a regular user provided there is a spare regular user license available in the subscription. The last option available is to deactivate a user, as well as previously deactivated users can be reactivated. Next, you will be able to search for users by typing in the search box or by using the different filters for status, user type, and user role. If you wish to search manually, there is an option at the bottom of the page to set the number of rows visible per page for your users, as well as to navigate to the next pages. If you have more questions on this or any other feature, you can check out our help articles and our FAQ section. If you do not find an answer to your question, or if you have any feedback that you'd like to share with us, just drop us a message.